Hi, welcome to All About Karaoke. Now in my first episode, I have talked about what is karaoke. And in my second episode, I have talked about karaoke machine as an entertainment unit at home. Like in this episode now, I would like to talk about echo mixer. However, I feel it appropriate. Before I talk about what echo mixer is, we want to talk about what is actually a player in the context of karaoke singing. I don't mean in the context of a teamwork like soccer team, player in the soccer team, or a player in the basketball team. I'm talking about a player as a audio video signal player. All right. So what is a player? A player is an equipment to play out signals. Now it plays out the audio signal, and some players play out both video and audio signals. Now the first player I want to talk about is, have you seen this thing before? Now this is called the black plastic disc. And to play that out, you need a player, and that player is black disc player. And here is this one. Have you seen this one? This is called the black plastic disc player. But right now I don't want to play it out because of the time limit, okay, for the video. Now next then comes to this audio cassette player. What is an audio cassette? This is an audio cassette. And the audio cassette player will be this one. So you want to play it, you put this one in. Now, anyway, this is an audio cassette player. All right, it plays out also audio signal, just like the black disc. There will be no video signal there. So at that time, people just listen to music when you play this audio cassette player. However, the cassette player can be recorded in multiplex and can also be recorded in -1. When we say -1, we mean the instrumental of the song without the vocal, minus the vocal. That's why we call it -1. Then later on, because the tape format has something difficult to play to point out to the cassette which part of you can locate which song to play. Therefore, in 1975, Japan invented a player to play out this kind of cassette. They are called VHS, or sometimes in Betamax, okay? Betamax and also VHS are both play out video and audio signal. So you may call this video tape, all right? So to play this one, you need to have a VCR. This is a VCR. You put the tape in here, and that is to play out both video and audio signal. A VCR, the VCR tape and the audio cassette tape, they are tape format, tape format. So if you want to choose a part to play, you need to rewind forward to locate the particular part to play out. So this is too tedious. Then later on, in 1978, American people, they invented the 12 inches laser disc. Have you seen that? Now it's like that, like this. This is called a 12-inch laser disc. And they are 12 inches, and they play out both video and audio signal. Because they are laser, therefore, the quality of the picture and the quality of the sound is so remarkable, so nice. So it is used commercially to play out movies, and then later on introduced to karaoke songs. So you can choose it one by one and have a menu to play out. And this is the player. So this is called the laser disc player. And this is the one, it's too bulky. Now, the laser disc player at that time was very expensive. It cost about $100 Canadian to buy one disc. And the player was so expensive too. It cost about $1,000 for it. And therefore, later comes to the motion picture expert groups. We call this MPEG. These people, they set the standard to compress. So they compress the big signal from a 12-inch to 5 inches. So this is a 5-inch disc called a compact disc, 5 inches. So it's due to compression and decoding technique. So now you have this disc. Laser MPEG disc is DVD, for that matter, and VCD sometimes. All right. Then only about 5 years ago, then because of advanced technology advances so rapidly, everything, all computer data go to digital now. So instead of the disk, the storage capacity is only 4.7 gigabyte. So now, when you play a disc, you have to have this kind of machine to play out the disc. All right, this is at that time the DVD player and the VCD player. As I said, everything go digital these days, so you can now make a machine with, you can store with this digital storage capacity device up to 2,000 terabyte or 4,000 or 8,000 gigabyte compared to 4 gigabyte on the disk. So this time we have to change everything to digital now. So you have this device, hard disk, all right? And then also we have the SD card. So the machine can now play an SD card up to 128 gigabyte, okay? Also with this USB as well, USB, so also it can support now up to 128 gigabyte. So having said all this now, having said all these are player with the different format. If I may repeat it quickly, the black disc with the black disc player, the audio cassette with the audio cassette player, the VHS with the VCR player, the laser disc with the laser disc player, and then the DVD or VCD disc. DVD, by the way, DVD means digital video CD, digital disc. VCD meaning video CD. Digital versatile disc is DVD, all right? And now comes to machine that can play the hard drive, USB or SD card. All right, so many kinds of player. Now, what has that to do? The player with the echo mixer. All right, so echo mixer, I'll talk about echo mixer, the relationship between the echo mixer with one of those player. All right, that will be the subject of another episode. All right, so far, I'd like to talk to you again in my next episode. Bye now.